topic session today. The table topic is an exercise. We do this exercise every other week. This is an exercise that we learn to basically practice impromptu speech. So we talk off the cards. We talk on the spot, and you are given a topic, you need to be prepared and you just have to throw out words. So this is about table topic, and you will get 1 to 2 minutes with 30 seconds of grace period. So let's start, and I have some topics in this Santa Claus's hat. So you can pick one topic, and I'm going to call some of the guests, members, role players, come on the stage, and let's see what you have got in your mind today. Okay, so we'll start with some of the guests. Anybody? Imagine you wake up on January 1st with a superpower. What is it and how will you use it this coming new year?
Yeah, if you ask a question, superpower, I would prefer sustaining or living without doing any job, without going to the office. I should be able to good enough money so that I can travel around, I can watch all the football matches. I can go around Europe like England, Italy and Spain and watch my favorite football club as I used to dream when I was a child.
You can ask Europe to come to you.
So I would be doing that, then I'll be traveling around. Then, to be honest, I don't have that, I didn't practice it, or I don't have that experience, so I'm lacking to connect words or talk something. I should keep going, that's the only reason I'm talking, as I earlier mentioned. So I'll be doing it, I'll be traveling, I'll be watching football, same thing I'm repeating, but still.
Little more.
Which club?
1 minute.
I'm a huge fan of Manchester United and Real Madrid. Even though they are not performing well, I'm still supporting them.
How about Manchester today?
I think my 2 kids can join me. They are really fond of Ronaldo and I'm having trouble at home.
It's time.
Thank you so much.
Not time up, it is minimum time.
Okay.
1 1/2 hour.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, we have our next speaker.
Just tell about the time.
Yeah, timing is 1 to 2 minutes.
I
Yeah.
got that.
So then 1 minute minimum and 2 minutes maximum with 30 seconds of grace period. So let's have our guest. What advice would you give to someone who always give up on their New Year resolutions? All the best.
Honestly, I'd be the worst one to give that advice because I don't keep up my own New Year's resolution. But if, let's say, if this person is really a person that needs that kind of advice, I would suggest more serious approach. So I'm assuming everybody has New Year's resolution, right? Raise your hands.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
I mean, I wish it was more. That's what it is. So usually the New Year's resolution are revolving around like either finance or health. Relationship usually comes after, but people tend to focus or just lose the lack of focus on. Similar to what Tia Moody gave the example of the rocks. Relationship kind of fulfill life, your life. The better your relationship is, the better your approach towards life. And of course, the more that you make money, you can travel the world and see different clubs and just have a carefree. So I would suggest, if I'm giving advice to someone, is just break down your goal. Whatever your goal is, just break it down. Keep on breaking it down till you have a clear understanding of, okay, this is the next task I have to do. That's it.
Okay, we have the guest again, so we will not spare any guests today. Yeah. So also, come in, reluctantly. What's your good name?
Angelina.
Okay, this is Angelina on the stage, so you can pick your topics. Yeah. What is the most valuable lesson you learned in the past year? You have 2 minutes, minimum 1 minute. All the best.
The most valuable lesson I have learned in 2024. There's been quite a lot, but I think the most important and valuable lesson that comes to my mind on the top of my head is patience. Patience is key. It's a very important contributor factor to decision making, problem solving, networking, a bunch of other important life activities as well. Patience improves your mindset, your way of living, in ways that you won't even be able to expect. Patience is a motivating factor. Patience you can express in a way that people get influenced, persuaded. It's so important, so much so that you won't even realize how big of an impact it has in all of the life transactions that you come across. It has to be in daily basis, or in a personal experience, or a corporate event. Patience has made a significant impact in the last year for me, and that has been the most valuable lesson. Thank you.
So we have our 4th speaker, Shiva. Who's the topic? Which country's New Year celebration would you love to experience and why? Which country's New Year celebration would you love to experience and why? Over to you, all the best.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Social media, or all kind of media, have a big influence on us. And as a child, I have just seen on TV where the New York City, the Times Square, where they have massive fireworks, lights everywhere, people smiling, the New Year kiss and all of that. And I was very fascinated by it. Now, if I had a chance to experience one country's New Year celebration, it would be watching it at the Times Square, watching the clock ticking, just like I have watched in countless TV series and movies. You know, it is like a dream. And for one, I don't have a US visa. So if this were to come true, that would be like a double bonus, you know, watching it there and seeing. And one more thing about the US, the Times Square thing, what I have anticipated in my head is it is like so many different nationalities, so many different people attending it there. In fact, it is supposed to be one of the highest, the number of nationalities in a place there. So if I had a chance, that is what I would like to experience, to see how it is, to see so many people and then that iconic place. Over to you.
So the next speaker is kind of, I have not seen him speaking on the stage for a very long time, and he's getting away with one of the very important role of the club. So I would like to call our president, TM Khan. So he was even busy watching the phone, and he is not at all developing his skills. So okay, it's over to you, sir. Select some topic. Can I read it for you? Share a moment from last year when positivity helped you overcome a challenge. Share a moment from last year when positivity helped you overcome a challenge. Yes.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Last year event was, I was a Vice President of Education. So that was the moment when I was taking all the roles, doing all surgeon attempts, and that was a challenge I was facing when the club. There was a members or shortage, and the role players were missing. And those time was a learning for me. Taking all the roles was not an easy job, but a learning which you can manage, how you can manage the time and with the members, collaborate with the members, bring up the role players in the last minute, and make up the meeting in a successful way. That was a really challenging role as a Vice President of Education. And I salute Toastmaster Nilesh for doing the job. I know it is a very, very hard job. And as a president now, it is helping me to take up those challenges as a learning curve and to carry on with that one and helping others members also to grow. And other thing is that in professional life, Toastmasters has given a really big boost in my career, where in the last 10 years I had been grown as a leader and I have come up in the managerial position because of Toastmasters. That was one of the biggest things that happened.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I want to finish my table topics session as stupendous. I'm just trying to call upon, because my table topic session would not concluded with her speech, without her speech. So I would like to call upon T.M. Sunita ma'am, please. Yes, you can choose a topic. Yeah. What's one thing you would do this year to make the world a better place? What's one thing you would do this year to make the world a better place? Thank you.
You have only 5 days.
Go for it.
I know.
Don't do anything.
No, the last 5 days I want to call home for Christmas dinner. Donald Trump, Biden, Netanyahu, and the new okay, Zelensky also, Putin, all of them together and tell them to see that video that came out today about, I saw it only today, it's come out quite a few days back, for the children of the world saying how they are suffering because of the war. And make them all sit down together and make them watch that and say how the whole world is suffering because of the wars that are happening in so many different places in the world. So get them together and say that in 2025 they are going to put an end to all these wars and there's just going to be peace everywhere. So that is my intention, getting all of them to sit in the table and make them a stupendous cake like some of your. Hopefully Fawaz's neighbor will help me with that cake recipe. And so give them that and sweeten them all up and get them to decide that that is going to be their New Year resolution. Because definitely with the wars ending, the world would be a better place, the best place to live in.
Oh, thank you. We have one more slot.
Yeah, that is there because
So I would like to call upon more senior about the leader of Toastmasters. If you could break only one bad habit this year, what would it be and why? If you could break only one bad habit this year, what would it be and why? All the best.
One bad habit.
Which one?
So I'm just thinking if I. What is it?
One bad habit.
Break.
Break.
If I break one bad habit, what is the use? If so many other bad habits are there, it's of no use. So, if you want really to improve, you have to break all the bad habits. Not only your bad habits, the people associated with you, wife, your husband, your children. Otherwise, I don't think that there will be any use of breaking that one, and your enjoyment will go. That is the only thing. So, really, I don't think that breaking bad habits. But who said it is bad habit? That's also a question. What is bad for you may not be bad for me. So, whenever you break that habit, be careful. Who decides the bad and worse? So, in my opinion, it is better do not do that one. Do not break. Don't go for breaking the habits. Let the habits be like that. And having lived this much with that habits, definitely your name is already there. You are marked. Changing or trying to change the habit, I don't think. And that also, it may last only maybe a few days. There is coming. Your resolutions are very short-lived. So, in my opinion, don't try to change it. Be whoever you are, and you, even if you try to change your perception, not your perception about you, others' perception about you will not change.
See the beauty of Christy.
Because if the doll guy will be there on stage, it's not fixed in a frame. Camera.
We had a very stupendous table topic session, and I wish all of you all the very best for the new year. And we will have the timers report.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have the timers report also for the table topic, so it will be easy for the voting. So may I call upon the timer to basically read out the timer? Yeah, please.
Actually, guest name might not be.
Mohammed Chef.
So Mohammed Sabir took 1 minute 30 seconds. Guest 2,
Hussein.
he took 1 minute 20 seconds. Guest 3, Angelina, took 1 minute 10 seconds. Guest 4, Silpa, taken 1 minute 10 seconds. Toastmaster Kader took 1 minute 30 seconds. Sunita ma'am took 1 minute 26 seconds. And DT Rajan sir took 2 minutes 15 seconds.
All are qualified.
Yes.
For the voting, right? Okay.
Stupendous job.
Yeah. So thank you everyone. I wish all of you to have a stupendous new year and best wishes for the new year, and continue your Toastmasters journey and achieve your goals this year and be excellent in the communication, and over to you, Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indivari, for leading us into a stupendous table topic section. This voting for table topics is open to all the guests and the Toastmasters, so you can all vote. We'll just take a minute to vote for the best speaker.
Yes, can order.
Guests can vote, TMOT cannot vote.
Do you
The
have
additional table topic, somebody said Apple is better and I countered. I'm sorry.
Do you have internet?
Yeah, I have. I think maybe I'll switch to Apple next time. Okay, we'll move on to the next segment. The evaluation session. Now, if our project speeches were like the Christmas tree, filled with lights and decorations and ornaments, the evaluation session is like the star on the top of the tree. Without the star, the tree is incomplete. And without the evaluation, the speeches are incomplete. So we will now have the session where our insightful evaluators come here and they share their thoughts on what they felt about this speech and give their small little feedback to help our speakers reach greater heights. So our first evaluator is Toastmaster Jai Shankar, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Fawaz.
If you cannot thank people, you cannot thank God. What I saw in the stage, a confident speaker, and he used a good hand gesture when he was saying the story of his father, when he expressed his gratitude, how you have better relationship, and also when you said about your wife, you were focusing on the good, what she did good to you. So the body language and hand gesture was well connected to us. And also your story, your true story was connected for me. I was going through it. I was well connected to the story. Also, I saw that your presence of mind was on the stage, as you used the word of the day, stupendous. So, which means your presence of mind was there. In all speech, there are some recommendations, some areas of improvement. I would say, I felt if you have started, you have so many good quotes were there. If you could have started the speech with a hook by saying that if you cannot thank people, you cannot thank God. Or if you see beauty in everything, your life will be beautiful. So you have multiple quotes. If you start with that quote, it would be, the audience will be well connected to you. And also, in the speech, there are some reference about some research, and I want to know about those research. It would be made your speech more authentic. So, in a summary, I would say you were very confident on the stage, and your hand gesture and body language was good. You have kept also the proper eye contact. If you are starting with your speech with a hook by asking any question or a quote, and also if you are using any reference like research, if you have to give the reference, it will help us to understand more. And I am expecting a stupendous speech for the next.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jai Shankar, for the evaluation. I think we'll observe 1 minute of silence while you can give your feedback to the evaluator. We don't. Okay, fine. Then we'll just move on. I'll call the next evaluator, Toastmaster Hemant, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Sri Shankar.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Today, Toastmaster Sri Shankar took us back to the Formula One racetrack when he mentioned the greatest Formula One driver, Ayrton Senna, who had no fear, no limit, no equal. How he won World Championship 3 times, and about and ultimately he passed away also during one of the greatest race. So now to evaluate his speech from the project perspective, he had to talk about the leadership or leadership style. So you are now evolving as a speaker. You were very confident standing in front of all of us and speaking fearlessly. So you were very audible. Everybody could hear in the hall here. Gestures were there. You were having good eye contact with everyone. Though I think you were focusing more on this side, but it was still good. You were utilizing the stage. But whenever you are, because this is a project speech, so objective is very important in any speech. Because we were expecting that you will be talking about some leadership style that you have come across, but in the entire speech we could not hear anything about any of the leadership style. You could have at least, because leader is someone who will inspire others, so you could have told one or two incidents about how Ayrton Senna inspired you. So that could have been, that could have taken your speech to the next level. So as a speaker, you are evolving. So just, stick to the project objective, and I'm sure you would be a champion speaker. So all the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hemant, for the amazing feedback. I would like to ask Toastmaster Abhay for the timer's report.
So first, Toastmaster Jayasankar, 2 minutes 50 seconds, and Toastmaster Hemant Kumar, 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Both are qualified. We can now vote. The voting is only for the members and the visiting Toastmasters, so the guests cannot vote on this segment. Guests cannot vote. No, in this segment the guests cannot vote. So for this project speech, only for table topics you can vote.
But we are able to do it.
Please don't do it.
Professional misconduct.
Slides have not changed.
Yeah, it says the president.
No, it's come.
I don't.
It's come. It's come. It's come.
Yeah, it's come.
Serena, they can scan. Same tab is open, then it will not happen because it is
Okay, we'll move on to our next segment. I'd like to ask our word master for the word master's report. Toastmaster Riaz, the stage is yours.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am very happy to inform you that the word today, the word of the day is that which we used many times. The team is delivered a stupendous performance. So our Toastmaster Sanjana and Toastmaster Indivari, they use the word most of the times. I am very happy. Thank you. So overall, we use the word around 28 times. Both these members are used many times. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster Mohammad Ashik for the grammarian report.
Good evening all. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and guests. As there were so many agendas, changes today, as the topic of Mr. Ria for us, the power of gratitude, I share my sense of gratitude to Mr. Nilesh and Toastmaster Sada for giving me this role. And as the topic of Mr. Sri, no limits, no fear, no limits, no equals. I have taken the role confidently without showing any fear. On this stupendous evening of Christmas, I am not sharing any errors from your side. Just kidding, because I have missed so much. I haven't written down anything. So I have just I have just noted down the good phrases I have listened today. I will only share that. Putting me at ease by Sanjana. Sanjana have used so many good phrases today throughout her role as TMOD. And some I have noticed. Putting me at ease at the beginning. Embrace your rocks. Beautifully wrapped in efforts and passion. Those were excellent. Yeah. Then by our first speaker, Fawaz, his message was, if you can't thank people, then you cannot thank God. That was very catching and meaningful. Thank you for that. Even I am hearing it for the first time. Yeah. Then from our top second speaker, Sri, his even topic was also the best one: no fear, no limits, no equals. And without, somebody later on said that without evaluation, speeches are incomplete. I forgot who said that. Anyone remember? So that's all for today. Kindly apologize for me for not mentioning the.
You've done, you have exceeded the
Now, next is Toastmaster Sadaf. She is our R counter for the day. She'll come and present the R counters report.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. And to the new faces who do not know what does R counter means. R is the word which how many times we have used it as fillers. So apparently in today's stupendous meeting, we have used the word only 5 times. 2 times. Wow. Yeah, so that was very good. Everybody is doing very well. I would not, if I don't count our guests, so that's only 2 times. That we are doing absolutely on the right track. Thank you very
much. Now I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Sunita. She is our trivia master for the day, and she will guide us on what this role is and what we are here to do through this role. And she has chocolates, so incentive is here.
Keeping with the Christmas spirit.
The incentive is stupendous.
Keeping with the Christmas spirit. So the trivia master's role is basically to check how nicely you've been paying attention to the whole meeting. It's a trivia about the big things that happened during the meeting. So I'm also going to give punishments for those who answer out of turn. Because that's what happens. Usually one person is asked the question and somebody else replies. Now, those of you who reply out of turn will have a punishment and no chocolates. Okay, so here we go. This meeting had a lot of comparisons, especially metaphors used. And Nilesh started it, Toastmaster Nilesh started it. He compared Toastmasters to a, wait, let me ask, who looks like they haven't heard anything? Shri. Toastmaster Nilesh compared to Toastmasters to. There, that goes. Hemant, Toastmaster Dinesh compared Toastmasters to a. He told us a story.
Yes. I'm just trying to recollect. Yeah. I'm not able to.
Toastmaster Ashik.
Pen.
Pen. Yes, the ring on the pen.
Ring on the pen.
Correct. Okay. So,
Correct.
Toastmaster Kader, do you want me to practice my throwing skills or? Let me try. Out of turn catches will also get punished. Okay. Sanjana compared the rocks to what in life? No, I want to look at somebody who hasn't paid much attention. Anji.
Sanjana compared the rocks in life with the things that give meaning to life.
Priorities.
Priorities, right?
Yeah, right.
So I wanted to catch that, but
Okay. Sanjana compared project speakers to Mohammed. I can see you're thinking. She compared the project speeches to
Speakers.
the project speakers to Sadar.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
yes, Santa Claus. Yes.
Okay.
Santa Claus only, no?
Yeah. Santa Claus who brings gifts.
Correct.
And in the end, she compared evaluations to Shilpa.
Lights on the Christmas tree.
No. Yes, what on the Christmas tree?
The decorations, the ornaments on the
Lights.
Christmas tree.
Star on the top of
Little
Star. Okay. Now this was repeated, but speeches were wrapped in. The speeches were wrapped in. Now that was said twice. That was said twice. No, Ashik will not get a chance. When Sanjana said these speeches that they are going to give, that Santa Claus has bought speeches and they are wrapped in.
Efforts
Passion and effort. He said that, he pointed it out over there. Okay. Okay. Fawaz talked about which neurotransmitters, feeling good hormones.
Serotonin and
What is act like Santa Claus.
Give the cap, yeah, Santa Claus.
I say Okay.
The funny thing is that there are still topics inside. So next time he will do well in table topics. He's been blessed with all the topics.
Okay, this is something let's see how many of you have really paid attention. 1989, not one but two questions over here. 1989 Grand Prix in which place? 1992 Grand Prix in which place?
1992 in Brazil.
You'll get punishment! Stand up. Sing jingle bells.
To be honest, I don't know the lyrics. But you can.
Thank you. Okay, you can give us the answer. 1989 in?
Italy. No, Japan.
Susaka in Japan. And 1992?
Brazil.
Very good.
One for the Santa Claus.
Okay. Shilpa said something was a double bonus. What was the double bonus that she was talking about? You know the answer. Who does it? Fawaz. Fawaz is looking on lost. Double bonus she spoke about.
Come on, Fawaz.
What was her topic? Think about it. What was
double bonus.
Pardon? Double bonus. What was her topic?
Christmas.
Where? She wants to sing Christmas.
Times Square.
Ah.
You get more punishment.
Take his chocolate.
Okay. Fawaz, no, we'll not give him a punishment. Somebody else. Double bonus. Angie.
First, seeing the New Year's Eve on the Times Square, and the second, getting the US visa.
Wow.
Thank
I will
I think that's all. No. What are the one more? Antonyms are stupendous. And they're on the board. The antonyms are stupendous. At least 4 were mentioned over there. Who read that?
Unimpressive.
Very good. Give it to him. Give it to him. One. Very
It's the grammarian bird.
But he didn't know that. Instead, he paid attention. That is good. That brings us to the end of our trivia session. Throw it around. Now I'm getting. Oh, yeah. This man is collecting
Second one. First prize.
That was fun. That was very engaging.
It's supposed to be a fun section.
So thank you, ma'am, for this yummy trivia session.
Very entertaining.
Yes. Now I'd like to welcome DTM Rajan sir for the general evaluators report.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I think the star of the day was the word master. Stupendous. Might have been used more than 50 times, even though he counted only 58. Our Sergeant at Arms Nilesh, Toastmaster Nilesh started the meeting on dot, and very good, with a very good story of ring and pen. Now I remember that when it was ring and pen. Good story to drive home the importance of Toastmasters. What you can do is cut short little, it took little more time. Then other small role players, timer, of course you can read. Whoever they can read at that time, place itself. Don't waste time. Sunita did a wonderful job. Trivia master, entertaining all the people and reminding about the meeting, all the role players and what happened. You made my life easier because generally I could remember all those things. So that did all come out good. And the grammarian, how can you say you are grammarian? You are supposed to at least what do you say? Glaring? What do we say? Glaring mistakes you can point out. Not all the mistakes, but you are supposed to do that. Why you don't?
Does it not spoil your Christmas life?
You don't want to say negative things.
No, he wasn't actually in a very good mood, so he was able to focus on. He was actually busy picking up the good things.
No, the aim of that one
carried away with it.
is.
He was very positive.
Yes.
Only looking at positive
Yes.
things.
Hemant, the aim of this one is to improve so for the other people to. You have to improve. You have to say these things for that, so that other people can improve their grammar.
Correct.
No apologies. These are. So, TMOD. Theme was carried out throughout the meeting. Dressed as Santa Claus. Meeting throughout was lively, not loudly, lively. Speakers, that sentence, speakers are Santa Claus who bring gifts, good signals, like very much. And the experiment, you mentioned that the stone is representing life or important things in your life. Good experiment so that we could collect it. But only one thing I wanted suggestion, one or two suggestions. The story could have been related to Christmas because you said relate Christmas. What was it? The spirit of Christmas.
Spirit of Christmas.
So that spirit did not come out. Then evaluating. Okay. Introduction of speakers. So you can improve on that one because you just get some quality or of the speakers and just tell. And you were telling that evaluating so and so is evaluating Toastmaster Fawaz. Toastmaster Fawaz a speech. Evaluate. Experiment was okay. Tabletop master, good topics. Everybody talked or could talk very well. And one best thing was we were taking out, or you were allowing me taking out the topic, giving. You took it, read it twice, and that is a correct practice. Very good. For advice to you is better start with members, experienced people first, and then go to the guests because he himself says, no, I don't want. See, that will be just get one or two members, and then you knew the theme in advance. Why it was not related to the theme. That was very good. If you could bring topics related to the theme, it was very good. President mentioned about police station visit, his recent visit to Kerala. And suddenly he changed to Toastmasters. I don't know what was the connection between Toastmasters and police station. I was just wondering. That was not continuous story or this was the it should be, whenever you say something in police station you visited or not, you left it there and immediately went to the Toastmasters thing. Connect it. We had 4 guests, very good. Webmaster, stupendous, I mentioned already. Round robin, Christmas experiences. I think everybody talked very well. Good. Speeches. 2 speeches were it was evaluated, and first speech, power of gratitude. I heard that you are doing humorous.
Engaging humor.
Something humorous.
Engaging humor is a fabulous.
Was it humorous?
No.
I don't know, the topic was not up to the objective, meeting the objectives in that way. And second suggestion I can give you is don't preach. Your story was there, 1 or 2 stories were there. Whatever you say, nobody listens to that. But stories, anecdotes, your experiences matters. You said so many times gratitude, show this gratitude, that. Less preach, more experiences. Another speech, Sri Shankar, practice more. I think little more practice is it was not continuous. Did not come, the flow don't come, and other things they already mentioned. Evaluators did a good job. Overall, the meeting was evaluation without paper. Good.
Yes.
That is a good example. I have used so many papers. Overall, the meeting was very lovely. We are ending 2024 in a stupendous way. Another big hand to
TM Rajan for the thorough general evaluation. Now we are drawing to the close of the last meeting of the year. Are you ready for one last story?
Yes.
Louder, it's the last story.
Yes.
Okay. Long, long ago, far, far away, there was a traveler. He was going through a village. That village had famine, meaning they hadn't had enough crop and they themselves were struggling to eat. So the traveler didn't feel right to approach any of the villagers and ask for their help. The only thing that he had was a big cooking pot and some water. Somehow all my stories have water today. So he had a large pot and some water. And the only thing that he was planning to have for dinner was some boiling water. He lit the fire, he placed the pot, and he waited for the water to boil. Then suddenly an old lady came and she gave him a carrot. She said, "This is the only thing I could spare, just one single carrot. I want you to have it." And so he chopped it up and put it in the pot. And then an old man came up to him. He gave him a cabbage and he said, "This is all I could spare. Please feel free to use it." Then sometime later, a young girl came. She gave him some seasoning and said, "Please feel free to use this." And so on and so forth. One by one, everyone in the village gathered and they offered one small thing that they were able to spare. And soon, they'd all pooled in enough resources to make soup. And the quantity of that soup was such that it could feed everyone in the village. So a village suffering from famine, where everyone was struggling to make ends meet, all that they did was pool in that one resource that they could spare. And together, they collectively had a meal to feed everyone. And so too is the case with our Lagoon Toastmasters. It is a melting pot where we all have come with different objectives. Someone joined us because they wanted to be a better leader. Somebody came here to overcome their fear of public speaking. Somebody came here for that food for thought, which keeps them going. No matter what your objective, once you are here, you're in for life. And that too, Lagoon family is not going to let you go. So now you are a part of this melting pot. And you are here to celebrate Christmas and to welcome the new year. So as we end this meeting, I just want to give a note of gratitude for everyone who has motivated me to be a better speaker. And of course, we have helped each other grow and become better versions of ourselves. So as we head into the new year, I hope we remain united and continue this journey. The spirit of Christmas stands still today, but the spirit of togetherness will take us on for a long way to come. So over to you.
How did the meeting went? Stupendous. Please give a round of applause to So to continue the story of police station, I want to ask the guest, like I felt the police station was a different I want to know from the guest that how was the Toastmaster meeting now? End of the session.
We have to compare it with police station.
It was the butterflies and the
I feel it's good, as my friend Shilpa always used to urge me to join Toastmasters, and I always used to tell her to have a conversation one-on-one, it's easy. But when you go there and stand there, I'll totally go blank, I'm sorry. So, hopefully, my experience was good. I'm looking forward to join your Chava.
I am impressed by everyone over here. Everyone's done a fantastic job. It is so structured, well set out, well executed, and hats off to Sanjana as well. It's not an easy role to stand up on the stage and progress in such a way that you keep in mind that people are attentive, or you have no idea, like there's just no, she keeps on going on, that's really good. There's evaluators, there's a chance to vote, there's a chance for engagement. I am really happy that everyone is just so lively, because audience does matter a lot, and I have felt that really strong passion about the club already.
It was an absolute amazing meeting. The trivia master or the trivia session was just like a sprinkle more sauce in the meeting. Overall, I really love the positive environment and the laugh that we share. I'm looking forward to actually coming to this meeting again.
It was a wonderful meeting. I mean, I've attended a meeting earlier and this is just fabulous. So going forward, if someone asks me what is my favorite Christmas memory, this is going to be it.
So that's it. This is like a police station. How we perceive that Toastmasters is something to do with the nervousness or mumbling on the stage. It is something different. When you come on the stage, it's a different experience. So we change the perception. The new year coming. Please join Toastmasters to build your career, build your personal goals.
Thank you.
And the final thing is the awards. The best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Shilpa. The best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Hema Kumar. And the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Fawaz Riaz. All the winners. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, with this, I officially declare the meeting is closed. And our next meeting is on 8th of Jan. 8th of Jan, the same venue. So please participate. Good evening. Good night.
Yes.